It's me, Razak Musbao, and tonight, after 50 games across 5 cities in Abidjan, we are set for the final battle on Sunday between Ivory Coast and Nigeria. Now, before that, we're going to see the third place game between South Africa and the Democratic Republic of Congo take place on Saturday. But the big one, of course, is Nigeria's quest for a fourth title after winning their third in 2013. Meanwhile, for Ivory Coast, they set sights on a third title after winning their second in 2015. They're also hoping to complete the host and win objective. Now, we're going to show you how Nigeria made their run to the final. Likewise, how Ivory Coast made their run to the final. And after that, we'll connect with Nigerian journalist Deji. He's in the United States of America. He's been monitoring the tournament. And we'll get to hear from him why he believes his country is set for their fourth title. But in Abidjan is a Ghanaian. He's lived there for 6 years and has been following the national team, the Elephant of Ivory Coast, for a very long time. And he wants the party to continue in Ivory Coast. Why? He wants Ivory Coast to win. Is John Boafo, and we'll be hearing from him live from Abidjan. First of all, let me just say hi to them. Deji, hello, congratulations on making it to the final. And John, good to have you once again. And I'm sure, John, you are reflecting the sentiment of a number of Ghanaians here who possibly do not want Nigeria to win. But Deji, I'm sure you have a strong case to make as to why Nigeria must clinch the title. Now, before I come to you guys, though, I just want to show you how Nigeria made it to the final very briefly, and Ivory Coast, how they made it to the final. So this is Nigeria, and you can see this has been the last 5 head-to-head meetings between Ivory Coast and Nigeria in the AFCON. 1994, it was a drawn game. 2-2 it ended. 2006, Cote d'Ivoire got the better of Nigeria. Then in 2008, you see Cote d'Ivoire getting the better of Nigeria again. 2013, that's when Nigeria got the better of Cote d'Ivoire. And in 2024, guess what? This game happened in the group stages. Nigeria defeated Cote d'Ivoire by 1-0. But the interesting fact here is that the Ivorian side beyond the group stage have been a completely different side, and that their new coach, MS Faye. That's why many believe that the very Ivorian side that Nigeria faced in the group stage is likely to be a very completely different side come Sunday. But this has been the record in the AFCON each time these two sides have met. And if you look at the number of wins Ivory Coast have recorded, they seem to have a little upper hand over Nigeria as far as the AFCON is concerned. Because the last win for Nigeria, it's 2 wins apiece and 1 draw. Interesting there. So quite a fairly even record over there. But then you see Nigeria's recent 5 games, talking about their run to the final. They started with Equatorial Guinea in the group stage. They played a drawn game. Then against against Ivory Coast, they won 1-0. Went on to defeat Guinea-Bissau in their final game. That's how they advanced to the round of 16. And in the round of 16, it was a very, very good game against Cameroon. They won that game 2-0 against Angola in the quarterfinals, 1-0, and against South Africa, 10-man South Africa in the semi-final. It had to go all the way to the penalties, and that's where Nigeria clinched it and booked their ticket to the final of the tournament. For the host nation, it was a pretty decent start. Against Guinea-Bissau in their first game. They won it by 2-0. Then against Nigeria, they struggled. And against Equatorial Guinea, they were completely humiliated and were on the brink of being eliminated from the tournament. But guess what? Morocco did them a favor, and they made big changes to their team, their technical team for that matter. And in the round of 16, against the reigning champion, Senegal, they pulled a surprise and went on in the tournament in the quarterfinals against Mali. It was a good game. And against Democratic of DR Congo in the semi-final, it looked like just maybe Ivory Coast might do a host and win. But this has been their journey to the finals. What do the analysts have to say? Let me bring in Deji now, and let me bring in John Boafo. Guys, it's been an impressive tournament thus far. Over some 116 goals have been scored. 116 goals have been scored thus far. And it's been a lot of party in Abidjan. First of all, I mean, the entire festival is coming to an end this weekend. John, let me start with you. What have been your impressions of the tournament thus far? Same question to you, Deji, but let's first hear from John.
Yeah, good evening, Razak, and thanks for having me once again. I'm really sad that the party in Abidjan is going to invariably come to an end on Sunday. Hopefully it ends on a high note, but as you mentioned earlier, there's been goals, there's been drama, there's been a lot of passion, there have been fantastic fans, which mean that this could probably be a contender for one of the best AFCONs ever. It's just been fantastic, everything from the stadiums to the teams to the smaller teams that were able to surprise some of the bigger teams, and it will all culminate on Sunday in the final against Nigeria. Regardless of the outcome, I hope it's going to be a fantastic game, and hopefully may the best team win on Sunday.
Deji, your country is in the final. Definitely, it has been a good tournament for you, hasn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, it's been a massive tournament in terms of showcasing African football. Like John said, it's a top contender for one of the best AFCONs ever. Pure, unadulterated football at its very peak. Over 600 players on showcase, probably a third from diaspora, but they showed why Africa is right to host its football in January and why it doesn't listen or pander to Europe or probably even FIFA. And it's a very good case to why more sub-Saharan teams from Africa should host the Nations Cup. But more importantly, as Nigerians, it's been a very good ride. In terms of preparations, we're not really optimistic about winning the trophy. Our usual getting to the semi-finals was kind of like the best case scenario. But the team has exceeded our expectations. It's something that we are very proud of. And hopefully on Sunday, we're able to put the icing on the cake.
I mean, Deji, let me stay with you. Hopefully on Sunday, you're hoping you can put the icing on the cake. But what has really worked for this Nigerian side? Because prior to the tournament, you had a shocking result against Guinea, who are out of the tournament, but in international friendly. Yeah, it was a friendly. 2-0 you suffered, and that even increased the pessimism of Nigerians ahead of the tournament. People had doubt the team will perform really well. And at the moment, they have united the nation in an incredible way. What has worked out for Nigeria, for which you believe they will replicate it come Sunday, they just might go home with the title?
Fantastic road all the way from the south in Abidjan all the way up to the north in Korogo. But you can already see it in all the wins that have happened so far from the national team, that it just brings joy to people. And this country is a country that also has a lot of communities that weren't born here. So there's a lot of Malians, I believe the community of Malians is over 3 million. There's a lot of Burkinabés. There's a lot of people from basically the sub-region that live here, but that feel really proud to be here and that will be supporting the team. So it'll be a fantastic, if they're able to win, it'll be a fantastic event. Everyone is going to be really happy about it. And there's a rumor that Monday will be a holiday. And, you know, it's been a long tournament, and maybe we all deserve that rest on Monday.
On Sunday is happening at the Alassane Ouattara Stadium. And, of course, in Abidjan, we'll all be glued to our TV sets for that crucial game. We wish you the very best, John, and Ivory Coast. So if you wish you well, but Deji, you know, you take it easy. Take it easy. Not sure if I can wish you well. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Not sure if I can wish you well, but it's all good. It's all good. But that's all we have for you on Prime Sports tonight with Mirza Kufa. Thank you so much for being part of it. We'll be back, God willing, on Monday. You have a lovely